Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the Beat Up Plan as we return to us the Dul Qadir and to us our, well, adventure in the Byzantine Empire. So, the people have joined up, and it is time for me to join up as well. Interesting enough, Syria is currently here in a battle, and I have gathered up 15,000 men here to move in. I'm actually going to lead this army because this army is fighting currently. Oh, and this is desert. Oh, I thought it was mountains. Well, shoot. We'll give him then the guy that's actually good in that terrain. Sounds like a plan. And we will move in and try and get a little further. And there is the king of Turkestan. Don't really want to get rid of him, so let's go. And yes, we are going to join up this war. And hopefully, he will then be willing to let me still fight in this fight. There it is. On the 13th of December, going to join up. I think this fight will last long enough for me to be part of it. And that means that we can get some wool school for that as well. There you go, 23,000 men. And the enemy, I see that, I think Syria is chasing, which is fine by me, so that I can start sieging over here. And my armies are slowly gathering. And we are going to support this army, actually. Well, yes, the Great Holy War for Armenia has started. In case you're wondering, why are you not building anything? Well, my own troops are actually in this war, and thus I need some cash in order to have them out there and be ready to fight. Yeah, Syria is actually moving up, which is crazy if you consider that they are really weak right now. Whoa. You serve the title of... Okay, that's unfortunate, but... What's happening over here? 11.2. Shoot. Oh. Let's get away from here then. We also actually suffered attrition here over here a little bit. We really should try and avoid that. Alright, I think we're gonna go a little bit more up here. And we can usurp the Duchy of Afar. Alright. We will do so. And it lies over here, so there's one county already in the hands of this king, and I'm gonna grant landed title to him. There you go. Arabia has it, but yeah, it's in the hands of Sana, and if they don't get it, whatever. As I said before, I'm not going to be too bothered by it. What I need to focus now, right now, is this war. This is not a good movement, I just noticed. You want to marry out this girl with this guy? I'll accept that. Why do I not want to go there? Because I just noticed that there's a lot of troops of the Byzantine Empire over there, and I don't want to run right into them. Okay, we have too many men over here. How many? 11.2. What's the score here? Yeah, it's slightly too much. Break up in two. Move over there. And let's gather up a small army over here. The Byzantines are actually retreating at the moment, but they might also be chasing just down this army. This is actually kind of a bad place to siege, because it's not part of Armenia, so if they even win the siege, it will not add much to our war score. But we soon should get quite a bit of battles, or war score. Actually, who is joined him? Oh no! It's the one county horde. Yeah, right. Like I could give a hoot. What I do give a hoot about is getting a bit of power to our side. Who is currently going to be the winner is what I want to know. Currently it will go to... which is currently Shaddam of Syria. Alright, so we should be careful. He has 61% in this war, actually. We 22%, so we should definitely delay the war a bit. Though I do want to get these gates quickly, because I notice that this army is suffering attrition. Alright. And with that... these men can go there then, because apparently whoever was helping me siege has gone away. And there is 21,000 coming in. Is this mountains? This is mountains. I have the feeling I need to act. Where am I? Okay, of course, I don't want to be in an army supposedly. And I still cannot join myself. For some reason... Oh no, here I am. There we go. When will you arrive? On the 10th of June. How quickly do we move in this area? On the 4th of June, so we're pretty quick. On the 6th of June you will get here. We now have 51... We can now have... what if we move to Edessa? 5 and 6 of June, yeah, that's better. Then we can handle from 2 different sides. Oh! We inherited what now? The Zoroastrian of Kashgar. You know what? I might just want to give that to Kiva. Because it's a duke, I don't really have any advantage over having as independent. And this guy wants to be on the council already anyway, so you know what? Grant on the title. Kashgar. Grand Idol title, Satrapsty of Kashgar. There you go, Kiva. Now it is yours, and all of a sudden you are extremely happy with me. Yeah, and that's only good for the vassal count, so that's fine by me. This is Kiva. How are you doing with your Kievan revolt? Elect a monarchy. In favor of you, the Karen dynasty. Alright. I should be careful though that they do not get wiped by this action. They arrive on the 10th of June, they will be out on the 5th of June. I see. We need to take this battle, because if we don't take this battle, we will have not as much participation as we would like. Go into Bira, please. Okay, they're going to come and face me now. But this is the desert, right? Yeah, this is the desert, so... we will take this fight. We will. But... we need to be careful on how to take this fight. Judgments come to all. Widespread rumors say that Mobat Hormuz leads a most immoral lifestyle, quite unsuitable for any priest and even more so for one in his exalted position. Oh dear, that's not good. I can rest in heaven. I can try and become diligent. Last Holy War was looted, failed conquest, minus 10% for bad reputation. Okay. That's not really good. But we should be able to overcome. There it is. They are locked in. So are we now. I think I will even go into battle. I think this is worth more than getting this county. To siege. We will split off. And then these 6,000 are gonna come over here. Get whatever aid we can in this battle against the troops of the Byzantine Empire. Alright. 7th of July. 6th of July. Yeesh. Oh dear. We need to hold on just a little longer. There we go. I have become an... what was it called again? A Gont It Shahanshah as I join the fight. We have an heir, don't worry about that. And we crush this army. Though he's sending in more. My sister wife is pregnant, but I was away, so I don't understand how that can happen. Oh dear. And I was away, well, I was just shortly away. Alright, let's move in. I think this has secured, however, that we are now the leading man that has done most of what can be done in this this war, and we will hire someone to find out if my sister wife has been unfaithful to me. After all, we have another sister wife. And yes, this 10,000 army is also being crushed. My excellent leader skills within the mountains is certainly helping out with this. There we go. High treason! This man, under this revolt, the Syrian revolt. And I have another sister wife, right? Possible. No, I just married her out, I just realized, yeah. Darn it. She would have been much better. Oh, darn it. I found her off camera, I found her a husband. I should have kept her as a possible wife. Darn it. Well, it is high treason. I am going to announce that. Oh, and apparently I didn't move these men. Unfaithful. Now I need to split this army apart before I suffer too much attrition. Okay, so this province is still part of Armenia, as is this province. No, over there. Thank you. There we go. Our army spreading far and wide, and already 74% in our favor, and we are about to smash a door here. And that will definitely aid just all that a little bit more. There we go. 79. And also here we are quite close to breaking down the walls. Just prosperous. Alright. Has my wife now been known as the unfaithful? No, not yet. Good news! My brave knights have captured the target of the crusade. To win. There we go. Don't know why I didn't get prestige for this one, but well, here we are. I don't think this war will last long. I think the Great Holy War against the Byzantine Empire will be won by us. Not that I am surprised, of course, neither are you, right? You knew I would do this from the very beginning. Ooh. He wants to teach them... what now? No, absolutely not. Sorry, but I can do that myself. I also know about horses. You don't need to teach them about horses. If I want them to be taught about horses, my generals, I would do it myself. There we go, 100%. And we will gain all of this land. And our great priest does not waste time. Praise, mana. What are you doing over here? Oh, you're raiders. Alright. Let me carefully and individually send troops homeward. Otherwise, we're going to have issues. And I know this will delete again my holy order, but I will just resummon them again. Oh, okay, they were barely split. Well, perhaps that is my holy order. No, it's not. Raise it. Oh. Oops. Sorry, folks. They were bravely waiting to join the Holy War, but I did not take enough care to also send them to that war. Oopsie. Give me a moment's notice here. And just take down this area. Hold on. And then I will usurp every other title that I need to usurp. Thank you very much. And also these men can then go home. Awesome! Armenia! Now part of the Persian Empire, and we are actually, we've made a huge breast. I want to say breast, but that's a Dutch word. Breast. It's when you create a gap in a wall into the empire. I really hope that the next great holy war isn't for Georgia, because this is just one freaking duchy. We really need to have it for Anatolia. But well, that is huge. Huge, I'd say. We're going to need to find some good people to rule over this place. Oh, sorry, I thought this like, what the heck? But that's because Azerbaijan lies over here, but that's part of Persia. Yeah, the thing I could do is this title. Oh no, actually he already controls this. Edessa, supposedly part of Armenia, but I cannot take that away because it's also in the hands of the king of Mesopotamia. I think I do want to create a new king though. I think a new king would be better. Because if you have enough kings also, the king title becomes less important for if they need to be on a council, but then it's about their individual power, like how well they have power within your realm. Then again, of course, my personal power hasn't grown a lot, because well, I have not have gained any duchy or land holdings, but... Well, we definitely need to give everything away to individual people, because that's the best way to convert the lands. And why is that, if you didn't already know? Well, each person will have their own council, which means each person will have their own mobat, which means they will be able to convert it. Any duke above it can then also try it if their individual counts have trouble with converting it, and then so can also the king. So the more people you have, the more you have divided lands, the better it is for trying to convert things. And also, of course, because there are more people, there's a higher chance that the random events will fire, that you will get a few good men, which means you will have people from come in that are of your own culture and your own religion. Oh, that looks nice indeed. There are the Byzantine Empire getting a big old smackdown, and we have 3 duchies over here. This duchy, created, and this duchy, created. There we go, 3 duchies to this kingdom. Except on normally 4, but yeah, as said before, Edessa is unfortunately part of Mesopotamia already. I could give it to Azerbaijan. I mean, it's of our dynasty. I know it will diminish Persia a little bit, but on the other hand, I'm like... I'm considering the vassal count, that's more or less why I'm considering doing that. And it wouldn't look half bad if the kingdom is over here. But I know this isn't Armenian land, but I don't think so. No, I'm quite positive it isn't. Well, you know what? I'm going to take care of this off camera. Anyways, I know that, well, that's the episode's going to be that short. That's not good. Let's first take care of finding some good people to rule in these places. This is just in order to reset everything to make sure that I have everybody available to me. Man, there aren't that many good people. Oof. That's kind of horrible. The choices that I have. Well, you are at least... But you're of a great dynasty. Instead of a great house. Oh, you are a bastard of a great house. And you have great pox. Not sure what I think about that. And you're stark raving mad. I mean, you're strong, which is nice, but there is also other things to consider. You are definitely worthy of getting something. Of even gaining a duchy title. I'm gonna give you Mesopotamia, which means I'm gonna give you Kliat. No, Kiliat. Sorry. No, it is Kliat. There is no in between. So, send that to you. Congratulations, good sir. Just trying to find some decent individuals. You're brave, you're lustful. That is pretty okay for me. It means that he will get a dynasty, and it means that he will... Though it's not ambitious, there is a chance that he might go a little easier to war. But that's just... That's me saying that without knowing that. Don't quote me on that. You have no martial scores. You kind of also need martial in this area if we want to be able to repel. Oh, you're 57. That's just too. Some of you are just too darn old. 39. You were also over here. You know what? I'll grant you the title of Tartan. There we go. And with that, we're going to say Grand Landed title, Mesopotamia. There you go. You're the new Duke. Congratulations. Next, duchy. And you want... I already explained it so many times why you want... Ooh, you are awesome. Why didn't I notice you before? Vaspakuran? I think Vaspakuran is the capital there. Grand Landed title. Vaspakuran. There you go. You are of a good you are a good man. But I've explained so many times already why I want high stewardship and martial that I think if I would say it one more time, you're probably gonna go a little crazy. So I will not. Instead, I will also say that you have to also take other things into account, which is their traits. Like this is ambitious, which is pretty good if you want them to try and expand on their own. That is a trait I am certain of changes their attitude, the way they react to things. So there you go. You will get that. You have like no martial score, which I really dislike. You are 70, which is really disadvantage. Now I hit you again. You are overall decent. So we'll grant you Lori. There we go. And I will grant the next guy I see also something nice within that duchy. Actually, oh, too bad you're 53. You're 49 and you have the measles. Doesn't seem like a good idea to... You may be attractive, but you have the measles. Not a very good idea to grant such a person some titles. You also have great pox. A genius. Also of a good age. You will get a duchy title, good sir. Congratulations, Grand Landed title. Why do we have the satrapcy of Wag? Oh darn, I gave them the wrong Collinea and that's the capital. Oops. Well, the Duke will probably claim it anyway, but I have apparently the satrapcy of Wag. I do. How the... Why do I have that? I thought I gave that away. Grand Landed title. There you go. Now you have 3 duchy titles. Congratulations. And you have but only 1 vassal, I believe. No, actually you have 2. Wag. Okay, so you probably will give Wag away. At least that is what I would assume the AI would do. 1 more county to give away here. And I have decided this series is called All in the Family. We will give the royal title to Azerbaijan. This man then, he's 40, but he has decent stats, so there you go. And we will give you ground level title, which probably is what Azerbaijan will fight over, because this is supposed... No, not the Satrapcy. Only the duchy title, thank you. There you go, but it is called All in the Family, so let's be wise about this and keep it all in the family. Kaboom! You are the new king! Congratulations! And with that, we end the episode with a new strong Armenia in the north. We're just going to let it tick a little bit, and he doesn't need to be on the count. Well, that's then awesome. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.